All right, just state your name and which community you're from.
Frank Paul. My spirit name is Pizan Abadahan, and I come from St. Mary's First Nation, Sagam Mali Malik.
What do you think happens to your spirit when you die?
Our,
Pretty heavy question to start with, but
our spirit goes to the Creator in creation, and we meet up with our ancestors, and it's a rejoicing time. It isn't a sad thing for us.
perfect.
That's my own personal opinion.
Yeah. So, Mr. Frank Paul, what brings you happiness in life?
Brings me happiness in life at my age now.
Sure.
My grandkids.
Yes.
I always say I love my kids, but man, I love my grandkids.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a different kind of love.
It's a different kind of love. And I always say fill them full of sugar and send them home.
Yeah, exactly. It's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
After traditional ceremonies, how do you find that you can heal yourself? Because I know ceremonies can be really hard on mental health sometimes. How do you heal after?
I heal after by taking time for myself. Do my own internal celebrations and ceremonies by just looking after myself.
And what would that look like?
That would be smudging, and it would be sitting back and reflecting on what's important in life and where it's brought me, where ceremonies have brought me.
Yeah. In your opinion, what is the key to happiness?
The key to happiness. The key to happiness is number one, look after yourself, no matter what it is, the situations. But at the same time, I get an immense amount of happiness by helping others.
Yes. I know you do.
and that's one of my things too.
Yes.
Happiness and like I say, like family's everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like as a community member, we tend to be closer with families. Like it's almost like we have a different bond. We're a lot stronger and like we unite when we're together, and it just becomes a powerful thing.
That's
when you're with your
that's
family.
when you really notice your family.
Yeah, exactly.
You could be away from family for years, but you get back together again. It's just like you're never.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
So you go from that point on.
Yeah. And how do you help your own mental health? I guess that kind of stems back into how you heal yourself, but what does more in detail, how do you tend to deal with your mental health?
My mental health is if I feel that I'm overwhelmed and I can't self-heal, then I have no problem with reaching out to get professional help.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with getting professional help. It isn't a
No.
weakness. It's just everybody needs a hand up every once in a while.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you reach out, you
I
go to resources.
Yeah.
That's
definitely reach
awesome.
out. Could be friends, could be professional help.
I know not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people will reach out because, like you said, people can see it as a sign of weakness.
Yeah.
But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's mostly helping yourself
Right.
heal and become a better person.
Exactly.
And then once you are healed, you can help heal others.
Right.
Right?
Right. That's the way I look at it. So you gotta look after yourself one way or another.
Exactly. And in your opinion, how do you think you can help heal your community?
Oh, that's a tough one.
It's a loaded question.
Yeah, I think that first off, in our communities, we've lost contact with traditional ways, and I can only speak for my community, but the drugs and alcohol,
Yeah.
and we need help in a different fashion other than traditional ways.
Yeah.
It's a sad state of affairs, but we have to use the laws given to us by the Canadian government to enforce drug laws and
Yeah.
things like that.
So what do you think that you could do to help the community, like you yourself?
Me, myself, I always open my door to anybody and everybody. And I, just for example, last night there was a young man when I worked at the halfway house, and he had fallen down, and he was in a real bad place last night. So I took him from my place to our drug and alcohol workers and,
Yeah.
and left it in their hands. And I can't do much more for him
No.
other than help him, love him for who he is.
Exactly.
And not judge him for
Yeah.
you know, we all fall down and we all need a hand up.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's good that you keep your door open for those who need it.
Yeah. I've always said I've had millionaires and murderers at my kitchen table. You know, and I don't treat any of them any different than the
No,
other. Right?
no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be. That's the way everyone should look at things.
Yeah.
I feel like if more people were more like you, open, I think that there would be less alcohol and drug issues because they would be getting the help and support that they needed.
Exactly. And it's not even, sometimes it isn't, it's help, but at the same time, support's a bigger word.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
They know the right answers. Mm-hmm. They know the right answers. They just need that little kick in the pants maybe to
Yeah, exactly.
get it straightened out in their own minds.
Yeah.